Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So I share my screen.
Yes, just a minute, please.
Can you see?
Yes, I'm ready.
Can you see my
Yeah,
screen?
yeah. Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay.
Okay, I was just asking, are you Bengali?
Yeah, no problem.
ওকে, তাহলে বাংলায় কথা বলবো?
No problem. You can say.
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে।
Okay. So
হ্যাঁ, দাদা বলো।
okay.
আমি আপনাকে দাদা বলতে পারি?
No problem.
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে। হ্যাঁ।
Okay. So welcome.
Yes, thank you.
So welcome to the beginners to advanced course on Google Earth Engine, and this course, this is my I conduct this course, and this course content I will take this course the total 7 days, and per week I will give you the one class so that you can easily practice all of these things one by one. So first of all I will discuss here all of this course module. Okay, so first of all I will discuss about the Google Earth Engine introduction, then move to the how you can easily filtering and displaying the data. Mainly in this case we will work with the satellite. This is the raster data as well as also call with the vector data, and then how you can easily importing your raster and vector data in Google Earth Engine, and then also calculating with the images. So in this part we will discuss about the how you can easily calculate with the images. Suppose how you can easily calculate the NDVI or NDWI or other index. Okay, and then how you can calculating the all index I will discuss about this, and what is the formula and how what is the equation, everything I will complete it. Then we will move to the image classification. So different types of image classification we will cover in this part. Then we move to the Landcover classification map. Then how you can easily exporting the raster map or vector data from Earth Engine. Then move to the how you to make the time series chart for NDVI or NDWI or other indices, how you can easily make the time series chart. Okay, then how you can easily spectral indices and develop the skill for any calculating indices, thus NDVI, NDWI, NDSI or any indices. Just you can put your equation, then you can get this result from the Google Earth Engine. Okay, and then how to remove the cloud marks from the satellite images. So suppose you can see when you work with the wet season satellite imagery, then you can get the some cloud. Okay, in the Google Earth Engine has the some tools or code, so that when you can use this code, then you can easily remove this cloud from your satellite images. Okay, then how you can visualize the DEM. So DEM it is the NASA SRTM dataset or other hillshade data, how you can easily make the hillshade map or salt map or other from the NASA SRTM dataset or other dataset. Okay, we can easily make this in the Google Earth Engine platform. Then so Google Earth Engine, how to make the NDVI chart over a period of time, we can also discuss about this. Then air quality monitoring, we can move to the air quality monitoring and monitor the all of this parameter which will be available in the Sentinel-5 satellite imagery. We will discuss all of these things one by one. Then how is nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide or others whose data will be available in the Sentinel-5, we will work with this. Okay, then how to make the Landcover classification chart in Google Earth Engine or LULC map chart. Suppose you want to calculate the area of the each feature in Google Earth Engine. Suppose this is the urban, this is the water, this is the vegetation or others. So now you want to make the chart for LULC map, then you can easily make the chart in Google Earth Engine and calculate the area for each feature. Then land surface temperature. So mainly in this time we will discuss about the land surface temperature and how you can easily make the time series chart in Google Earth Engine. Okay, for land surface temperature or LST. Okay, and then how to calculate the average, maximum or minimum NDVI in Google Earth Engine, and then how to add the legend or title in your map. Okay, so we will try to cover all of these things the 7 days, and I will provide you the every week one classes so that you can also practice and learn from this. Okay, so today, first of all, do you have any experience with the using the Google Earth Engine platform before? Any experience?
No, actually, I am very new with Google Earth Engine. I am actually a geologist, but the thing is that my work is little bit different. We had covered some portion of the remote sensing in our curriculum many years back. So ever since, I do not have much of an experience, so I have forgotten. But right now, I'm trying to brush all my old lessons. So Google Earth Engine is very new to me, and I would need to start from the very basic level.
Okay, no problem. So, do you have
Yes.
any experience with programming language, just Python or JavaScript?
No experience with any programming language, so need to deal with it
Okay,
actually.
no problem. So, basically, in this course, I will try to teach you from the basic. Okay, first of all, I will try to give you all of this knowledge for the basic or beginners level. So suppose when you move to the Google Earth Engine platform, then you have to learn the two programming languages, basically Python and JavaScript. Okay, so we will cover this
Okay.
language, so the basic fundamentals syntax for the language, so that you can easily use this language in and you work with the Google Earth Engine platform. So in this time, the Google Earth Engine supported the two programming languages, basically JavaScript and Python, but JavaScript is more developed than Python, as well as we can easily learn these things. So that in this time, I will try to show you all of this code in JavaScript programming. Then after when you completed these things, then you can easily move to the Python Google Earth Engine API easily. Okay, so this is the very easily, so that I will start with the JavaScript programming, and I also work with the JavaScript Google Earth Engine API. Okay, so first of this is our first day course content. Today I will try to complete these things. First of all, I will discuss.
Uh, I just have one point. Do I need to note these things right now, or will you give me the notes?
I will give you all of this slide or materials and code, everything you can get, no problem.
Okay, so I am just listening to
Yeah,
you
listening,
then.
and if you have any question or any doubt, just ask me. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay.
first day, today is our first course content. I will try to complete the introduction to Google Earth Engine, then also completed the basic or fundamentals of JavaScript syntax. Then I will discuss about the client and server object. Mainly in this time, I will try to show you that how you can easily execute your code from the client to the server. Then how in this time, then importing raster and vector data from your local storage and Google Earth Engine dataset, how you can easily importing and raster vector data, and filtering the attribute table. I hope you have you some any idea about the GIS. Yeah, any idea about the GIS?
GIS is Geographic Information System.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yes, little bit with remote sensing and GIS applications. We had studied many years back, but I would like to request you to please start from the very basic
Okay.
root level.
Okay, I
So, yeah,
will. Okay, so
okay.
then how to filtering the attribute table, I also discuss about this. Then band combination, then how to you can easily import, filter, reduce, clip and display the data in Google Earth Engine. Okay, so today I will try to complete it all of these things one by one. So first of all, introduction to Google Earth Engine. In this part, I will discuss about the what's the Google Earth Engine, then what's the application of Google Earth Engine, then how does the work, then what's the advantage of using the Google Earth Engine, then how you can start this tool. Okay, so first of all, so what is GEE? So Google Earth Engine short form is the GEE, and it is the cloud based platform for geospatial analysis. Okay, you can say that Google Earth Engine is a tool that performs the large scale data driven for environmental analysis. It combines remotely sensed data. Okay, it combines lot of remotely sensed data, USGS, NASA, Google and more. And Google Earth Engine is unique and innovative because one can perform the highly interactive algorithm and development at a global scale and across the large amount of data very quickly and efficiently. Okay, and it is the cloud-based platform where Google has made a vast amount of remotely sensed data accessible. You can simply access and process the data using the API or web platform. Okay, so this is the cloud-based platform for geospatial analysis and access over 40 years of satellite imagery. So you can easily access here the 40 years of satellite imagery, just Sentinel, Landsat, MODIS or other satellite imagery you can easily access using the Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, and you don't need to download any satellite imagery. Okay, for your local storage. We just complete all of the work in the cloud-based platform or web platform. Okay, then if you have any own dataset, suppose you work with a raster data or vector data in your local storage or computer, if you want you can also upload this data in Google Earth Engine platform and work with this. Okay, and you can apply the different types of algorithm to do data easily and efficiently. We also try to discuss all of those things after this. Then final product, you want to easily export the image. Suppose you want to make the land cover classification map for the whole world, you can easily export this map. If you want to make a elevation map, you can easily export this map. Okay, if you want to make a time series chart, you can easily export this chart. Okay, and if you can easily export the all of the Sentinel or Landsat imagery easily from the Google Earth Engine platform. We also try to practically all of these things one by one so that you can easily understand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
so then application included. Actually Google Earth Engine has a lot of application. Okay, you can do any remote sensing analysis using the Google Earth Engine platform. Just you should know the methodology. Okay, you can convert this methodology into the code, then it will be work with this. Okay, so mainly we can do any remote sensing analysis in this using this tool. Okay, so first of all you can
Okay.
easily detecting the deforestation, you can do for the
Mm-hmm.
classifying the land cover classification, estimate the forest biomass and carbon, you can mapping the world roadless areas, you can assessment of the plant health status, air quality monitoring, water quality monitoring, flood mapping and damage assessment, drought monitoring, burn severity mapping and so on application you can easily do and very quickly and efficiently using this platform. And you can also do for the land surface temperature monitoring. Okay, so actually it has the lot of application will be available, just I include the some application here. You can do the any remote sensing analysis using using this platform. Just you should know the methodology, you just convert this methodology into the code, then you can get this result very quickly and efficiently than other software, just ArcMap or QGIS. Okay, so now Google Earth Engine focused on the society's biggest challenges. It will be deforestation, drought, then climate change, then disaster, then diseases, then global food security and sustainability. Okay, and why this is important. Okay, so this is important because when you use this platform your time will be reduced. Okay, you can easily do a analysis for the whole world very quickly and efficiently, or if you have a big region you can easily data driven for the large scale in this platform. Okay, so it is reduce your time to do analysis. Okay, suppose you want to make a land cover classification map for the whole world, or you want to make the land cover classification map for the whole India. Okay, for the whole India country you want to make the land cover classification map. So when you use the traditional way, first of all we should download the every satellite imagery according to the tiles. Okay, tiles by tiles we want to download it in our local storage. Then we need to put this all of this image in the ArcMap or QGIS software. Then we need to make the band combination, and the lot of way we can use here the ArcMap or QGIS software. But in this time when you use the Google Earth Engine you don't need to download any satellite imagery. Okay, you just write your code and you can get this result very quickly and efficiently. Okay, so first this is important because it is reduce your time to do analysis. Okay, so you can use the access the petabytes of data in here. Okay, then it has some feature. This feature you can easily use for remove the cloud and haze from your satellite imagery. Okay, and when you work with the satellite imagery for you work with the wet season. Suppose you want to wet season for the Bangladesh, you want to make the land, you want to work with the landscape imagery for the Bangladesh. Okay, in the wet season you can see there the lot of cloud will be available, but Google Earth Engine has the some cloud max function or other function. So when you use this function, then this cloud will be automatically gone and you can easily very clearly images you can watch. Okay, so now it will be collaboration and standardization by creating a common platform for the global data analysis. You can easily get all of this global data from this Google Earth Engine platform, and you can easily collaboration and standardization by creating a common platform using this Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, so it has some advantage and disadvantage of the Google Earth Engine platform. So this has a lot of advantage. Okay, you don't have to struggle with finding the dataset and downloading what you need, since everything is available in online. Okay, you can just write your code and then you can easily get all of this satellite imagery. So it has the first advantage is that you don't need to download any satellite imagery. It has access the petabytes of data or more on the way, and it is the Google computing power is the very fast. Okay, you can do the very fast analysis, but it has some disadvantage is that you need to some programming knowledge. Okay, you have to know some programming knowledge. It will be JavaScript or Python.
আচ্ছা, হ্যালো।
Yeah,
হ্যাঁ, বলছিলাম যে অ্যাক্সেস টু পিটাবাইটস অফ ডেটা, যেটা এটা মানে পিটাবাইটস বলতে কি বলছে?
it is the huge amount of data, mega, peta, tera.
ওকে ওকে ওকে, ইট ইজ দ্য ইউনিট। ওকে
Yeah, yeah,
ওকে।
it means, yeah. So then you should know to the some programming language. Okay, it will be JavaScript or Python. Then you can use here in this time I will try to show you the all of this code in JavaScript. Okay, so after this, when you developer in the JavaScript for the Google Earth Engine API, then you can move with the Python for the more analysis. Suppose when you work with the machine learning or deep learning with Google Earth Engine platform, then we move to the Google Earth Engine Python API. Then it will be very helpful. Okay, when you work with the deep learning or machine learning. Okay, suppose you want to work
Yes,
with the
yes.
CNN convolution neural network or neural network, when you work with this, then you move to the Python API. Okay, but in this time I will try to show all of these things in JavaScript programming, and this is the very easy way to you can easily learn all of these things. Okay, so it has also you need to the depend on your internet connection. You must be internet connection, and it primarily focus on the raster based imagery. So Google Earth Engine primarily focused on the raster based imagery and lack of mature and detailed documentation. But in this time I will provide you all of this course material, and I also provide you all of this code so that you can easily get all of this documentation and you can easily learn all of these things easily. Okay, so then
আচ্ছা, and for the coding part, we need to be little bit fluent with the programming language, as you said. So are you going to give separate class for the programming language like JavaScript and Python?
okay, I will complete you all of these things in the basic fundamental things today, so that you can easily understand. Actually programming is needed in here but not huge. Okay, just you when you completed the basic things or fundamental things, what is list, what is a dictionary, or what is the variable, or what is, just you can know the some proper some specific point in programming, then you can easily understand everything. Okay, and I will cover you
Okay.
all of these things so that you can easily understand.
Yes.
Okay, so now
And sir, is it live data set, or is it like the ones which are already uploaded?
actually Google Earth Engine is a cloud based platform. All of this data set will be available here. Just we can call this data set and work with this. Okay, and this data set
Okay.
when you move to the data set, you can easily understand this data set will be provided the USGS or Google or other data set, what is the source of the data set, we can get all of this information. Okay, so now how does the
Great.
work? So Google Earth Engine, first of all you can write custom of codes. This code send a message to a specialized server, this called the Google Earth Engine server. Okay, you can write the code. This code send a message to the specialized server, and in a matter of second this server send you response. Okay, so currently JavaScript and Python are supported, but JavaScript is more advanced. So here this training I will use the JavaScript API so that you can easily understand. So first of all, software type. So this is the cloud computing or web processing. Okay, so Google Earth Engine has you don't need to download any software. You just make the registration with the Google Earth Engine platform. They will provide a code editor. When you finished your processing or registration, they will provide you a code editor where you can write of this code. Okay, you don't need to download any software or other things. Okay, this software is the cloud computing and web processing. That this is the main website for earthengine.google.org. Here this website you can get all of this information, and it accessibility you must be online when you work with the Google Earth Engine platform. And requirement is that it is the free to charge to use the code editor. So you need to just a valid Google account or Gmail account. You can Google account, just you can registration with this Google account, and thus within 2 or 3 work day or suddenly you can get all of this message from the Google Earth Engine code authority. They will send you the message your account is the completely complete, and they also provide you the link. This link, when you click this link, you can directly go to the code editor. Okay, and I also try to show you this process how you can get the code editor in the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so this is the requirement. So I will try to show you this. Your computer system must be online, and scope it will be work for the image processing and visualization parameter, and work with the vector and raster both data. You can easily work with this. Okay, so first of all, how you can start this tool. Okay, so first of all, you can simply go to this link earthengine.google.com. Okay, then simply click on the sign up button. Okay, then you can sign in use your Google account. Just you can put your Google account, then click to the next. After this you can get the form, sign up form. You put all of this information one by one, but you can use this question. Please describe a few sentence how you intend to use the Google Earth Engine. You describe this 2 or 3 or 5 sentence and write right here. Then you can tick mark, sign all of this check box, then click to the submit. Okay, if your information is the good then or correct, then you can got the email from the Google Earth Engine authority, and then you can check your email. Okay, then you can check your email Gmail inbox. You can get the message like this from the Google Earth Engine code editor. Okay, they also have the access some ID. So this is the code editor, then Earth Engine developer docs. Okay, you can access when you completed this registration. Okay, then you can simply click on the Earth Engine code editor. Okay, you can simply click on the Earth Engine code editor, then it will be opened a link like this. Okay, code.earthengine.google.com. Okay, it will be going this link, and you can get the code editor like this. Okay, this is our code editor. Okay, any question?
Yes, I followed.
Okay.
No. Understood. Yes.
Okay, so this is our code editor for JavaScript API. So now I want to discuss about the code editor user interface. I also discuss about the all of this option, how it will be work. I will discuss all of these things. So now in this time I will simply open my code editor in here. So I simply open this code editor. This is my code editor. Okay, when you simply get the message in the Gmail, you can, when you simply click on the code editor, then you can find this. Okay, this code editor. Okay, so now you can see here this is our code editor, and it's this code editor has the some panel. Suppose this panel called, you can see this is the panel. So here this panel you write some custom of code. Okay, this is called the editor panel. Okay, in this editor panel you write some custom of code. Suppose I want to write a code for print. Okay, so all of this code I write here. This called the editor panel. Okay, and this you can see this is the run button. This run button is the execute your code. when I simply click to here, I can, this code will be executed and I can get this output from here. So in this time when I click the run, you can see I can get this output in the console tab. This call this output hello world, it will be printed under the console tab. Okay, so now you can see the right panel. This is called the right panel, and in this right panel here you can find the 3 tabs. This is the inspector tab, console tab, and task tab. So first of all, console tab. Console tab is that it's for printing output. So when you print something, it will be showing here. Suppose in this time I print here the hello world, it will be showing the hello world under the console tab. So console tab for printing output. Okay, then inspector tab. Inspector tab, you can say that it is the map for the querying the map result. Suppose you can see this is our map. Suppose you can add the some map, suppose NDVI, NDWI, or other maps. You can write the code and you can add this map here. So when you simply click to the inspector, you can see your cursor will be plus sign. Okay, so when you click on this cursor any specific point, then you can get this result from here. So in this time I simply click on the inspector and now click on the map. In this time when I click here, I can get the some information. You can see here in this time this is the default. I can get this specific point, longitude, latitude, zoom level, and scale. I can get this point. Okay, but when you use the another map, suppose you add the NDVI or NDWI other map, you can just simply click on this here. You can get all of this information or NDVI or NDWI value for this specific point. Okay, so this is the inspector tab. It mainly work for the map querying result. Okay, console tab is work for the printing output, and task tab. Task tab is mainly work for the long running tasks. Suppose you uploaded a shapefile or raster images from here. Okay, you uploaded a shapefile or raster image from here, then this task tab will be running. Okay, so suppose you want to export the some map or tip images, then this task tab will be running. So mainly task tab for the managing the long running tasks. Okay, and other hand you can see this is the right left panel. Here you can see the another 3 tabs. This called the script tab, then docs tab, then asset tab. So this is the script tab, and this script tab for managing your programming script. Suppose you can see here here already I work all of this script and I saved. Okay, when I save this, it will be stored under this script tab. Okay, now if you can easily use this this code from here. So I will try to show you this. I simply open this code. So you can see I simply open this code, and this code will be automatically added in my code editor. When I simply click to the run, now I can get this result. Now this code result I can get. Okay, so mainly script tab is work for the storage all of this code or programming script. Okay, and it will be saved. In this time I saved it the animation NDVI, so it's just showing this animation NDVI. Okay, and when I click to the run, I can get this result. So this is the NDVI animation map. So I can get from here this the animation map under my in the console tab. Okay, and when I simply click this link, this map will be showing like this. Opening. So here you can see mainly script tab is the managing your all script when I save it, and from this script I work for the next time or future. I can easily work with this script. So now if you want this animation, but when you want to make this animation for India, just you can change the country, then you can easily get this the another country. Okay, so you can see this is our result. And
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I had.
Can you please? Yes, can you please repeat the script tab portion? Actually, my internet connection was little bit slow.
Okay, so actually script tab is the managing your all script. Suppose I write a code in the code editor panel, and now I want to save it. Okay, for use the next time or future time I want to use this. So I can simply click on the save. Okay, then it will be stored under the script tab. Okay, here you can see this is all of this code I worked and I save it. Okay, and when I simply click on this here, I can get this code in my code editor. Okay, so you can just remember that script tab is work for the managing your script, which script you saved here. Okay, Do you understand it?
Yes, I followed. Yeah.
Okay, so then you can see the docs tab. So docs tab, it's very important because docs tab accessing the documentation of earth engine object and methods. Okay, so in this docs tab you can get all of this documentation and what's the work and what's the work for the every documentation. Actually this is your friend, so when you find any problem just you can search here, then you can get this result. Suppose you can see this is the classifier, so when you use the classifier you don't need to any memorize. Okay, suppose I want to use this classifier for the decision tree. Okay, I just simply click to here on this decision tree. I can get this argument, I can get also here the description. Okay, actually Google Earth Engine has all of this function. You can get the description from the docs tab. Okay, so here you can get all of this documentation, and I also discuss all of this documentation in the next time when I work with this. Okay, just you can remember that this docs tab stores the
Yes.
all of this documentation in Google Earth Engine. We don't need to memorize anything, just we can show what's this documentation argument and description, then we can write this code here in our code editor panel. Okay, and then the asset tab. So asset tab is the storage. Your suppose you want to upload it a shape file, or you want to upload it a raster image, or upload it the CSV file. Actually which file you upload it in Google Earth Engine, it will be stored under the asset tab. Okay, suppose and next time I will try to show you that how you can easily upload it your own asset, just a shape file or raster image. Okay, so in this time you just remember that asset tab for managing your asset that you uploaded, and you get 250 gigabyte free. Okay, so you can get the 250 gigabyte free for storage in the Google Earth Engine. Okay, and after this you need to buy something, but 250 gigabyte is the huge. Okay, so this asset tab you can use for the managing your asset that you uploaded here. Okay, and this tab, and here you can see this is the search place or the data set. Suppose you want to search any place, you can just type this name, or if you have the any data set you can just put this data set name. Suppose I want to work with the NDVI, Modis NDVI, just I simply search here the Modis NDVI, then I can get this data set. The all of this Modis data set I will be available here. So which data set I want to work, then I also try to show you the next thing so that you can easily work with this. So just remember that it is the search place and data set from the top of the code editor. This is the search bar. Okay, and you can see this is the get link. Suppose you want to share this code with other person. Okay, so you can just simply click on the get link, you can get a link. Okay, like this, just click to here, copy to link. Okay, then it will be copied, and then you can send this link with other person, then this person also access this code. Okay, so suppose when you practice this code you can get some problem. Okay, then you can just send me this copy link. Okay, from get link, then simply click on the click to the copy link, send me this link, then I will give you the solution what's the wrong here. Okay, so when you practice, then you can get the some problem, then you can just send me this code, then I will rewrite this code or debug this code. Okay, and save. So this save I already discussed. Suppose this code is already saved using this name NDVI, so that's why it will be look like this. Okay, so but when it will be not saved, suppose I will change something here, you can see now this save button will be open. Okay, I simply click on the save, then it will be saved. Okay, and this name is the animation NDVI. Okay, and run is for the execute your code. Okay, and then here you can see the reset button. Reset button is the clear your map in Spectral and console. Okay, when I simply click to here, it will be clear, so you can see it will be gone. Okay, and apps, so this is the apps tab. This apps tab is mainly manage your apps. Suppose if you have a work for the any developer or you want to make the application. So which application, when you work you can get the some output, then you can develop the apps. So I will try to give the example so that you can easily understand. So in these apps it mainly work for the developers, or developers when you work with the JavaScript API as a developer in the Google Earth Engine, then it will be help for you. Suppose I will try to show you that. Simply click on the apps. So I simply click on the view gallery. So here you can get all of these apps which I developed already using the Google Earth Engine platform. So I will try to show you this app so that you can easily understand. Suppose this is the apps for the water quality analysis using the Sentinel-2 satellite imagery. I simply open this, and anyone can access this app from this link, okay, and work with this data set. So this is the apps, and these apps you can see this interface will be coming, okay. So in this app, so you can easily use here the using this app you can easily monitor the water quality analysis. Suppose you can easily you select your start date or end date from here, okay. You can easily your specific date you can easily select here using this bar, and all of these things when you do the for the developers course in our Google Earth Engine, then you can easily understand how you can select your this type start date or end date, okay. You can so I think so first of all you should to complete your the basic and advanced course, then you will move to the application, okay. So then it will be better for you. So this apps, so
Yes, yes.
so now I
Sure.
want to try to show you this. So I will simply select here the date, random date I will select here. This is my observation date, and suppose I select this RY. Suppose I want to work for this area, and you can measurement the turbidity chlorophyll TSS. So I simply work with the turbidity and click the submit. So now you can see it will be generated the legend, then it will be generated the chart and everything we can get from here, and we also see the animation. And between this time frame where the turbidity is the high, we can also make the time series chart for this, okay. And if you want you can calculate it from here the chlorophyll. Just I simply select the chlorophyll and click on the submit button, then it will be work for the chlorophyll, okay. So here you can see this is the chlorophyll. If you want you can see
Okay, but
the
this is with respect to the start date and end date that I have chosen. So I can choose past date. I cannot choose present date, right?
yeah. Actually this satellite image will be available when this sentinel satellite imagery will be available here, then you can use it, okay.
Okay, okay.
And it will be automatically updated, okay. So you don't need to add the code here. So actually this the backend code I will develop this code from like this code editor, then move to these apps, okay. So here you can see this is the turbidity, this is the total suspended solid TSS. You can also see the time series chart. Actually apps is the work like this, and here you can see different types of the app. Suppose this is the another types for the chart NDVI over time for Bangladesh. So I simply open this app, click to here, okay. So now you can see this is the apps for the Bangladesh, and you can easily get the time series chart from this app for the any specific point in Bangladesh. So it will be loaded. So suppose I want to check the NDVI time series NDVI for here, I simply click to here. You can see I can get the specific longitude and latitude of these places, and now it make the chart. So here you can see the time series chart from here for the specific point according to this longitude and latitude, okay. And when you simply click to here, this chart will be you can see like this, and you can download this data as a CSV file. You can save this image, okay. We also discuss about this the next time. So now you can easily develop the different types of Google Earth Engine or web application like this using this platform, okay. So now you can see, so this is what this called the map interactive view. So this map interactive view here, it will mainly use for the for visualization for the map layer output. Okay, so you can see this is the different types of hand tool, drawing marker tool, line tool. Okay, you can see there the draw shape, then you can see the rectangle. You can get all of this shape easily for purpose of the vector. Okay, you can easily draw the line, point, line, polygon. You can easily make all of these things. Okay, and when you imported this here, you can see the geometry import will be added here. Okay, suppose you want to get the new link. Okay, and you can also see here a new line of code will be added here. Okay, a new line of code will be added here. Okay, we also discuss all of these things after the next class, no problem. And here you can see the zoom out and zoom in, plus and minus sign. Okay, and in this time you can see here the satellite. If you want, you can also see the train, get the satellite map from here. Okay, and work with this. Okay, so mainly this is our total user interface of this code editor. Okay, have you any question?
No, no, so far no question. We can, I think we should start then.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay, I open my next slide. Okay, so just give me 1 minute, I have a urgent call. Okay, I just give me 1 minute.
Yes, sure.